welcome the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose has joined us online right now. So may I request the Secretary of Global Energy Parliament, Dr. M.R. Thamban, to welcome the distinguished dignitary. Sir, please.
My pranam to His Holiness Swami. We are privileged and honored by the presence of Honorable Governor of West Bengal with us, with the members of this, the 12th session of the Global Energy Parliament. Of course, Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose is a man of action, man of ideas, and man of idealism. And he's an author of a number of books. He's an eminent administrator, but above all, he is the Speaker of Global Energy Parliament. And I remember that C.V. Ananda Bose represented the Isha Prajnana Trust in the UN Assembly and presented the prestigious policies of Swami Isha, the education for total consciousness. Recently, 1 week ago, a book authored by Swamiji titled The Global Education Policy for Total Consciousness was released by Her Excellency, the President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, by receiving the first copy of that book from Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose. And I am not taking much of time, but I mention one thing only. He is author of more than 50 books in English, Hindi, and Malayalam. And he had written both in literature of knowledge and creative literature. He had his own style of writing. The salient features of his writing is that he's using the quotations of the classic books and the anecdotes and the stories from Puranas, lacing with this narma, the humor. That is the salient feature of his writing. Sir, we welcome you to inaugurate this function, the 12th session of this Global Energy Parliament. Thank you, sir.
Now is the moment we all have been waiting for. It's an honor and privilege to invite the Honorable Governor of West Bengal, Dr. C.V. Ananda Bose, for the inaugural address. Sir, please.
Guru Swami Isha, Honorable Sri Kumanam Rajashekharan, former Governor of Mizoram, Honorable Sri G. Shankar, Secretary General of the Global Energy Parliament, Dr. M.R. Thamban, our very own Lady Carla Davis, Dr. Keshav Duma, Deputy Speaker, Dr. Kiran Vyas, Dr. Fokker Meissner, and distinguished members of the Global Energy Parliament. I'm delighted to be here with my very dear members of the Global Energy Parliament, of which I had the privilege, the rare privilege, of being the speaker for a long time. It's a matter of happy coincidence that I am addressing this gathering after attending the meeting convened by the Prime Minister of India to discuss India's presidency of the G20. Surprisingly, adding delight to all of us remains the fact that many of the agenda items which are there for discussion in the ensuing sessions of the G20 happen to be what His Holiness Jagadguru had anticipated as necessary for the well-being of the world. G20 is going to discuss world peace, environmental protection, harmonious habitat, all topics which in his wisdom, the Jagadguru had already discussed in the Global Energy Parliament. I would say that we have been able to show the way to the world how the world has to recondition itself. Swamiji is known as the astronaut of the inner world. He always used to say with confidence, take care of the inner world, the outer world will take care of itself. This is a realization which the world has also come to after long years of deliberation everywhere. I'm very happy that I have been able to represent the Global Energy Parliament in a way in the deliberations on what should be there in the world, if the world is to become a better place to live in. Swami Isha had anticipated this, and all of us had the opportunity to participate in the deliberations the world over, how the world is going to be shaped. Jagadguru, we are all indebted to you. In fact, I had the rare privilege of presenting Jagadguru's book on education for total consciousness. I think when we speak of sustainable development, I think cultural development is essential. Jagadguru has anticipated this, and he has given a manifesto for humanity, which has been received by none other than the President of India. Yes, we are able to give to the world the message which the world has been looking for. In fact, Emerson said, all institutions are the length and the shadow of one man. We are indebted to Swamiji because we are all extensions of the thought which he has given to us over the years. We are all glad that the opportunity has come to us to take to the entire world. 85% of the GDP of the world is represented by the members of the G20. The message which the Global Energy Parliament has been giving the world is going to assume renewed significance in the days to come. I'm extremely happy to be a humble representative of this great movement, the Global Energy Parliament, to be of some service to the nation, to the world. In fact, there are some paradoxes which I would like to share with the honorable members of the Global Energy Parliament. My name is Bose, but I always work under bosses. In fact, I was the speaker of the Global Energy Parliament. Speaker is the only one who doesn't speak in a parliament. He only moderates the speeches of others. Yes, so many contradictions are there. The objective of Swamiji is to reconcile contradictions. The biggest contradiction in all of us, the biggest contradiction in our DNA is that we miss the objective to the subject. It is Swamiji who establishes the inherent relation between the objective and the subjective and make objective and subjective education synchronize with each other. That is his great vision of education for total consciousness. The world has realized the wisdom of this. The world is going to realize this in future. I now represent the people of Bengal. About Bengal, it has said, what Bengal thinks today, India will think tomorrow. But Swamiji, it can be said, what Swamiji thinks today, the world will think tomorrow. This is a confluence of minds, a confluence of brains, a confluence of sentiments, a confluence of sensibilities and sense. I think this is a way for us to come together, work together, and progress together. Swamiji has made us come together. It is said, coming together is beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. Swamiji has made us come together, keep together, and work together. Certainly success will be ours. The road is long, the goal is far, but the march is on. We will certainly reach our destination. We pray to His Holiness, be with us to inspire us, to encourage us, to do good things for the world. I'm sure that because of the efforts of all of us here throughout the world, this world will become a better place to live in. Thank you very much. With these words, in the presence of the veteran Sri Kumaram Rajasekaran, with his permission, with the leave of all of the, who are assembled here, I declare this Global Energy Parliament session inaugurated. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for doing the honors.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bose. It was really, and congratulations. We are all extremely, extremely happy to see you as Your Excellency, as the Governor of Bengal. And you are perfectly right. And you will make not only the Bengal think today, and India will think tomorrow, but Swamiji will think today and the world will think tomorrow. And of course, with our dear Prime Minister, Modi ji, and G20 work will be able to do a great work all together, from the physical level to the scientific level and from the spiritual level. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, Dr. Bose, to be here with us, even for a few minutes. It was really heart-touching, your small speech, but it not only just made us enlighten our brains, but our body and mind and soul to go towards this great goal which has been given to you, which has been given to us by Swamiji, and let us work together. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Dr. Kiran Vyas. Now, Swamiji would like to say something.
GEP's motto, attaining real happiness, not for one person, but for entire mankind. The total knowledge, how it is going to benefit entire universe. All the changes inside the womb of the thought, each and every thought carry infinite, omnipotent, omnipresent energy is there. When we can use that energy for changing self and changing the world, all the changes starting from individual thoughts. Thought is changed, everything going to change. From the fraction of thoughts can attain total consciousness level, life going to fulfill. All are expecting, all are trying for attaining total consciousness, means total happiness. Nobody doesn't want unhappiness. Physically, mentally, intellectually, in ego plane also, with our ignorance, what are the things we are doing for getting real happiness? When we get thought and effort become fulfilled. For that, we need total knowledge or total consciousness. The objective level is a total knowledge. Subjective level is a total consciousness. In simple way, that total consciousness is real happiness. Happiness not at all touching ignorance or sorrow, automatically elevating to the total non-vibrating energy plane that is called omnipotent, omnipresent consciousness. From the objective journey, when we can able to integrate subjective happiness also in total dimension, then only life become fulfilled. Now, mankind gets already got an opportunity for sharing this knowledge in practical plane. When we can apply, definitely you become boss. Not the self become a boss, self master. He become master of everything. I going to expand. I am become universe. The universe going to receive. That is human itself. Today we are discussing about human life and digital world without harming humanity, human quality. How we can able to integrate objective advantage integration is very important. That integration should be balanced. Anything going to exceed, going to happen imbalancement. We want balance. Human being itself born as balanced states. So many things we are going to imbalance. That we want to realize and make balance. Then only life become peace and happiness. Radio frequency to gamma frequency, each and every second electromagnetic radiation is spreading everywhere. We are inside that net. Nobody can deny that reality. We accept that digital scenario. At the same time, very loudly we want to think how to filter this radiation, not make harm to the mankind. That is also simultaneously we want to do. We want establishing digital network everywhere. The same time we need a protecting umbrella also. All the scientific advantages. The same time we want to find out negative impact, how to solve or balance. Balancing umbrella is very, very important. Present all the research centers mainly we want to focus all the scientific advantages on side. Another research, how to filter and how to balance. This is very, very important, especially present digital world. So we do not want to extend long time. Going to short without missing real love, real compassion, sympathy, empathy, kindness, all kind of good qualities we want to nurture. For that, each and every knowledge and media, how we can able to impart this knowledge, that is very, very important. For that, total education is a very, very important. It is going to materialize. For that, we need, primarily we need those who are sharing the knowledge the society, especially the teachers society. They need a proper training. Each and every topic, knowledge, how to integrate object and subject. The same time, topic wise strategies of learning in practical mode, not theoretical only. Each and every knowledge, inbuilt skill is there. The skill also we want to find out, and teacher and students together with an enjoyable manner, they want to learn. Learning process is not at all a boring process. That is an enjoyable process. Teaching and learning want to become enjoyable. This integration or the strategies of learning, how to plan, how to teach, how to explore. Actually, it is, we are opening the knowledge in all dimensions. That is a very important thing also. For that, teacher training is very, very important. When we can able to implement, and we don't want to change any syllabus, because all the knowledge is complete knowledge. How to expose, how to open, that know-how, that is very important. That we want to share the teachers. Then only teachers can able to mold each and every child they can mold, no doubt. Then only future going to fruitful. Each and every individual, one hand their teacher, other hand they become student. They want to realize their teachership and studentship. They want to realize. First they want to learn, then only they can provide. This is a very, very important aspect. Anyhow, humane quality we want to maintain. For that, proper education, total education, knowledge is very, very important. Only one solution. If you want to change entire mankind, if you can change thought, individual thought, definitely the world going to change. Peace is inside the thought. War is inside the thoughts. Love is inside the thought. Anger is inside the thought. every emotion and action inside the thought, inside the knowledge. Knowledge is changing, thought is changing, everything going to change. If you need a bright and peaceful future, happy future, this change, basic work we want to done. That's only through education, no other way. GEP is the platform for educating ruler to the common people. Definitely, as a governor, you can do a lot. Definitely you do. No doubt also, because this spark always in your heart. It is not mere word. Keep the light and share the light, the mankind. Future want to become brightful. The bright future, definitely education or knowledge, total knowledge, more than total consciousness. Consciousness, not mere awareness. Consciousness, the 100% happiness. That happiness, when it is transparent and sublimating, you become God, no doubt. All are expecting, I want to become a God. Yeah, everybody become a God person, godly person, no doubt. When we can remove this unwanted robe, everybody going to become a real omnipotent consciousness. This is only this time Swami can extend or share. This is a Swami's thought, Swami sharing. Definitely, this is a good and good opportunity. Thank you your presence and as a speaker, you can extend some words also for the members. Before you address as a governor, now you can share a few words as a speaker. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Swamiji, for the kindness shown to me. I'm extremely indebted. The great training which I received under you as Speaker of the Global Energy Parliament, I had around me from various parts of the world the blessed beings who have distinguished themselves in various walks of life. It is a great learning experience for me. In my humble journey ahead, I am sure that the training, the wisdom, the knowledge which I received from my colleagues here will brighten up my path. I look forward to their continued support and cooperation, advice and encouragement for me to discharge my duties as a governor. This is a gathering which has been chosen by God, I think, of Joseph's characters. Dryden said, here is God's plenty. looking at the distinguished members of the Global Energy Parliament, I can also proudly say, here is God's plenty. Yes, I am in distinguished company with the great minds of the world. I rely upon them. Please advise me, please guide me, please help me. And I have before me the inspiring example of humility incarnate. Sri Kumaram was my predecessor in the gubernatorial chair. I only wish and pray, God, that I am able to emulate his humility, which is actually the forerunner of success in life. I'm deeply indebted to him. And of course, great souls like Lady Carla, who is wedded to nature, natural food, natural way of living. In fact, if I take one by one, those who are assembled here, they represent what God has given plentifully to the bounty of God to humanity. I humbly supplicate before you, kindly guide me, kindly help me. Let us travel together to the destination. Thank you very much, Swamiji. Thank you very much, all my friends in the Global Energy Parliament. Thank you so much.